you share what's the reality, and that's what we love about our conversation with you. Entire in football stadium is indoors, yeah.
The Scottish Government is in charge of education, for example, but the Westminster Government is in charge of immigration.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's a big topic of discussion as well.
And again, that's great because you've got the community coming in. It's not just for students here.
But yeah, I think great campus, fantastic infrastructure.
If you are looking to study abroad, then watch this full video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated.
That building there, that's where the principal and the really important people of the officers are. But the bit at the end here, that's the medical facilities.
Okay, so you sit here then. Yeah.
Well, for that poor boy with the mums, yes. And that's the on-campus hotel.
Okay.
When, for example, the Scottish Rugby team are training, they will base themselves there. Parents, particularly parents that are coming across for graduation, may stay there. It's incredibly convenient. And parents sometimes just come to visit,
Yeah.
It's an opportunity. So Oreum is a funny, but it means gold in Gaelic.
Okay. Oreum.
This is called Oreum. Again, everywhere you go, there are trees.
So beautiful.
I said that university was gifted the land and there was £1 in it. There were conditions, and some of the conditions were that it couldn't, on the whole, and this exception, be seen from the road.
Okay.
So there, the trees are high, the buildings are low.
Hello. Very interesting.
Let's go in. This all comes back to emphasis on well-being, that students shouldn't just be here to study and to work, but they need outlets as well. They run school holiday.
Right. Camps for school children.
For school children, and again, that's great because you've got the community coming in. It's not just for students here. It serves a wider purpose, and that's what a university should be.
You have music in the back.
This side of the building is where the students have access to, all the student clubs will be able to come to the gym facilities here. The far side of the building are where the elite athletes go and train. And if you're doing one of the sports programs, you will do a lot of study there. I'm actually wondering if we can get in and over.
Wow. It's like an entire football stadium. It's indoors, yeah. In the winters, it must be like really useful.
So through there, you can see where the elite athletes would be. Anybody who's here on a sports scholarship or who is studying one of the sports programs that they'll do. There are additional facilities that are just available here. But again, it's community. Although it's on the outskirts, if you like, of Edinburgh, it's very community-based. My nephew, who's 13, come here and played Gaelic football, actually. So huge range of sports, and I quite like that community feel about it.
You could not actually understand from outside. It just looked like a... But now when you're inside, you realize how awesome it is.
It's incredible, isn't it? It's an amazing...
great space for athletes, because in winters it's so difficult to do outdoors.
Yeah.
So guys, let's take a small pause and let me tell you that I counsel hundreds of students looking to study abroad every month. And I am here to help you guys, not just with understanding your profile, which country or university is the best one for you, but help you through the admission process. And me and my team will get you your visa on time. And if you want a one-on-one counseling session with me, please go into the description. There is a link to my Calendly and you can book a one-on-one slot with me. And let's get back to our video now.
So, I mean, if we carry on walking that way in the building, there are squash facilities and big halls for badminton and table tennis, and for people who want to do classes at gyms, Pilates and.
Is there a strong rivalry between England and Scotland in sports?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Scotland's really small and England's very big. It's not the same rivalry as maybe India and Pakistan would be, but there is a strong rivalry.
Because I hear a lot of like English accent, not Scottish accent.
Yes.
Also around. They compete on the field, but they're all training together. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's the way it should be. It's nice to have that sporting intensity, but you
learn from each other. You play together.
Yes, it's a very funny system of some laws the Scottish government has ownership of, and some are run down by Westminster.
Yeah.
It makes it very difficult. The Scottish government is in charge of education, for example, but the Westminster government is in charge of immigration.
Right, yeah.
And
that's a big topic of discussion as well. That should Scotland govern itself with the immigration rules of UK, or should it have its own policies?
Yes, I think there are arguments to be had for the heart and arguments to be had for the head.
Yeah.
And I think there's always the great argument should have be an own country in its own right and have a strong border between it and England. Again, there are arguments to be had with the heart and arguments to be had with the head.
Yeah.
And if I was a betting person, I don't think it'll happen.
I wish also it should. I think more division just many times leads to more inefficiency.
Yes.
But yeah, I think great campus, fantastic infrastructure. We were able to get one quick feedback from one student though. What we try and do is, and we're going to wander around a little bit and find some more students to get some more candid feedback from them. But they are not conscious that Steph is looking at them and what they're saying.
And scuttling off, yes.
But and you were there at our office in India. And what I love about you, Steph, is the genuinity with which you talk. You don't sugarcoat, you don't over-promise. You share what's the reality, and that's what we love about our conversation with you.
I think it's important to have the reality.
Yeah.
I think you look online, there is so much that is blatantly not true from either side. People say that it is paved with gold here, and people say that it's absolutely horrendous, you'll never get a job here. Right. And of course, it's in between.
Yeah, but it's always something is right for some and not so right for the others. We need to know which side are we on, because it's at the end of the day a decision for every individual. They need to understand for themselves. And what I've taken from this conversation is that if you are skilled, if you are focused on education, you're looking to learn and contribute, UK still seems like a good place for them.
Yeah.
But if you're coming for job or like working and degree is secondary, then the rules are going to become more and more tighter to kind of reduce that opportunity.
I think that's...
Which is fine, which is absolutely right as well,
Yeah, but I think that's where you and your team are so important, because you understand it and can advise.
The challenge with us advising is because there's so much noise out there.
Yeah.
When you give a slightly negative message, there's somebody else paving the streets with gold.
So, I get that as well.
And hence, that's the aim through our channel, that we are able to share as much on-ground reality from your perspective, from students' perspective, and share it with the students so that when they hear, not as a counselor, but as somebody who's a representative of a university or the students themselves talking about it, then the reality hits hard.
Dental practice as well.
Okay.
So, teeth too.
Teeth, yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No.
I just wanted to...
Yeah, because getting your teeth done can be super expensive.
Yes, but it's really reassuring to know that these things are here.
Actually, when the problem comes, that's when you realize the importance of it.
Yes, most students will never need it.
Yeah.
There's one huge difference, though, I've noticed between here and India. In India, parents have a lot more rights than parents here. So as soon as my daughter, for example, turned 16, I have no rights to her medical record. Whereas in India...
Yeah, I mean, last month I got my full body checkup done. I sent it to my dad.
That doesn't happen here. And I think, on the very, very rare occasion that somebody has got ill, it's really difficult to explain to parents that, yes, your son, daughter is being looked after the best we can,
Okay.
but we can't tell you how, what's wrong, or
And
just...
you don't have the right to know either.
Yeah.
Unless your child, shares
Yes.
it with you.
Yes, and we don't.
Yeah.
If it comes to that, we don't know.
Yeah.
And so that's a whistle-stop circle
Right.
of the university.
Yeah, that's,
So
I think,
did
from
that give you
here.
a flavour?
Yeah, that's from where we started, and thank you so much, Steph, for giving us the tour. I think while looking at brochures and looking at information online, you cannot visualize the size of the school or the kind of facilities it has to offer the students. I think it's been fantastic morning, a great start to our time in Edinburgh to be here at the university with you, and thank you for taking our time.
Oh, it was my pleasure entirely. I just enjoy showing people around here.
Yeah, you have a lot to show
really-
off. So definitely,
it.
yeah. But thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
We're just gonna move around the campus, maybe take another round and find some international students to take feedback from.
So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel and I will see you all in the next video.